Hey everyone, it's Kim. I was doing some craft items for a craft show that I'm going to be doing next week, and it was like writing on glass. And this is what I did my first time out, and I just used paint pens. My sister-in-law, Michelle, actually gave me some paint pens. Actually it's a whole bunch of paint pens for my birthday back in September, and now I'm finally finding a use for them that I actually really enjoy doing. So when I was doing that was my first one. I thought, hey, doesn't Ellen Blair from Glitzy Glam have makeup brush holders that have letters on them, like your initials? And then I went to their shop website and I saw that they did, so I made prototypes for those. And my first one, like theirs, is here. I'm sorry for the glare. I'll put some paper in it so you can kind of see my little take on it. This is freehand. And I look back on their website. It turns out that the letters they have on their glass are vinyl. So those of you with Cricut machines, or whose moms or friends or whatnot have Cricut machines, I know that they have vinyl capability to cut out letters. So not sure about the fonts or whatnot, but I definitely have some of the fonts that they offer on their site on our Apple computers. So I have these fonts, and these are called curls. So here's an example of their glass makeup brush holders. So I'm going to go to my letter K, and I am just going to cut it out with a pair of scissors. And then what you do is you get your letter and you put a piece of tape on the back of the letter, and the sticky side is going to be towards the front. You can stick it and the letter is still showing. So I got this holder. What I'm going to do is I'm going to find a nice place for my letter. So if I hold it straight, and you want to make sure that the tape is far enough down that you don't grab it on the outside. See, there's nothing on the outside. The paper is actually on the inside. Then what you're going to do is get your paint pens. Well, and I forgot to tell you guys that this container costs $1 at the dollar store, and it's 4 candles, but I use them as brush holders. And this one has like a bell at the bottom, and it's, hello. This one like has a bell at the bottom and is straight up and down. And then I have this one that's a bowl, looks like a fish bowl. It's really not that big. See my head. And then what you're going to do is you're going to get your paint pens. And see, my lovely sister-in-law gave me a bunch of pens. She works at this wonderful art store in San Francisco. And she gets to see all different kinds of crafty stuff all the time. I would go crazy in a place like that. I don't know if I'd be able to work. But anyways, these are Deco Color paint pens. They're opaque paint markers. And I know Sharpie has some too, and they sell them at Michael's. I'm not sure if they sell them at Target. They've probably got them at Joann's, but I know they're definitely at our Michael's here in California because I went and I bought a couple, and then my lovely sister-in-law got me a ton of them, and I got to take them back. So these are about $1.99 a piece there at Michael's. And you want to get the broad tip, which is a thicker marker, and then they also have a fine tip, like a fine point pen. To do detailed work, you can use the fine point paint pen, but because we're coloring in larger areas, I prefer this thick pen. So the colors I am going to choose, let's do purple. That's another good thing. You get to choose your colors for free. So you've got the paper and the ink. I mean, I don't know, it's pretty much free because you already have it. Then for the container is $1 from the dollar store. And these two paint pens are about $1.99 each, so that's $4, $5 for this project. That's a really cool price. So I'm going to start with my purple pen. It's actually, what color? My violet pen. It's a violet here. You can actually get these online, like at Amazon, or just type in Deco color paint pens, and you'll be able to get them. When they first start out, it's a white tip. So what you have to do is you have to get a piece of paper, and you have to start pushing down on them until the paint comes out. Ah, don't drip on this. Husband would kill me if I dripped on the computer. So once I've done that, I'm going to turn it to my letter, and I'm going to start to, outline it. And then color the middle part in. You can see it's kind of a little uneven. So you kind of just go over it until you get the shade that you like. I guess that's what's better about vinyl lettering, but I think you might be able to get vinyl lettering at a craft store and just do it that way too. But this, I like this paint pen. So then after I do that, I just grab out the letter. I'm going to put the cap back on my pen, but I'm going to use it again. Then I just put it aside. So this, if you can see it, is what I came up with. And this is the exact lettering that they have on their website as one of the choices. And again, remember, I have an iMac, so it's in my pages, but I don't have it in Word. So then I'll go ahead and get my violet again. And then I'm going to start making dots. And I'm just drawing a circle and then filling it in. And they, on the website, the Glitzy Glam website, they only put the dots and the letter on the front part of the brush holder. So just depending on whatever you like. either put your dots all the way around or put your dots just in the front part of it. And with the paint, it's a little bit harder to go and make like double colors like they have on their circles. So that's, you know, one disadvantage of doing it this way. So I just make my dots one color. And then I just put a couple of different colors on my glass here. Then I'm going to get my pale violet, which is a light purple color. I'm going to shake that up. And this is the color of it. I'm going to do one little push here. And then I'm going to go in and do some pale violet dots. Like I said, one of the easiest ways is to draw a circle and then just kind of color it in. And remember to do these contrasting colors, colored dots, big, small, all different sizes. And remember, these are paint pens, so they do kind of have a smell to them. So here is the finished product. And if you'd like, you can either put those plastic beads in that you can get from Michael's. I think they're $5.99 a bag, and they're in the floral aisle where the floral foam and accents and stuff are there. It's usually in the back middle, towards the back of the store, but in the middle of the store, not on the outskirts. At least that's at our Walmart. I mean, our Michael's here. But I did find some really cute colored rocks. So there is like a clear one. There's a dark silver one. And then mixed in are these little pink flowers. They're really cute. So what I do is I put them into my glass. Looks like this. And you know, these also can be used as like a pencil holder or a pen holder. And you just stick either your brushes or your pens in there. So here's the Glitzy Glam one. And here is my version. So I hope you all had fun with that tutorial. And like I said, you can get the items, which I'm going to put below, at the dollar store and at Michael's. Or if you have a Cricut machine or whatnot, they do have vinyl that you can cut on there and then just tape them right onto the glass. But you know what, I think you can probably even do it with duct tape if you're really good at cutting out a letter on like one of those duct tape sheets, or even on a regular piece of duct tape, like use an X-Acto knife or whatnot. So I hope, like I said before, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. We'll talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.